Hi and welcome back to another video from Lego City Undercover. Today we're going to, I think it's called Apollo Island. So we're taking the ferry behind the police station and just making sure we've got everything on that needs to be on. Concerning studs, extra health, super gun, and unlimited dynamite and so on that we can use in the world around us. So with that taken care of, we can summon the ferry and go to the island, the prison island. And apparently there's a lot on the island, and I really don't have any strategy or whatever going into this, so I'm just winging it, and then I will fill in the description below. And hopefully this guide will help you. It will be 2 videos, and maybe if I came more prepared or something like that, I could have done much quicker and been more effective, but regardless, it is a full complete guide of the Apollo Island. So hope you can bear with me, and I do hope you'll check the video out and that it does help. So here we follow a clue and we find, I think it is one of the bricks, buildable bricks, that gives us, oh, I don't know how many, but yeah, it's always nice to find. And then we can gather some money by having the attract studs on. We just need to run close to it and it is drawn towards us. So we managed to gather a lot of studs, really, and there's probably more around here than I initially thought, at least on the beach section here. But here we found boulders destroyed number 2, and we get a gold brick from that. I do believe I have cleared one of these boulders in story mode or in my free play mode in one of the levels, but here we find one of 3 buildable sand castles, and we get something extra when we build all 3. And there is a teleport device that we can take our astronaut, and when we use it we end up inside the prison walls. So a good shortcut from the beach. And now we have run all the way around the island. And those rocks didn't bring us anything special. Some bricks and a few studs. And same with that one. But hey, I'm not picky. Whatever helps. And now heading back to the teleportation device. As you can see, I switched to the astronauta, And now we are teleporting inside of the prison walls. And you can do as you please. You can work out. You can lift some weights. You can punch the bags, and you can shoot some baskets. But here we need to color, I think it's 2 or 3 of these. So there's one of these punching boxing bags, and I don't think there's anyone else of those in this side. And here we can water one of these plants, and apparently sneeze a little bit. And I am sorry for that, but hey, it comes when you least expect it when I was recording. But maybe I'll remove the sound from that. And using this device we get an alien that spawns, so we need to take him down, chasing after him, and arrest him or cuff him or whatever. And for whatever reason I'm just shooting my color gun at him, but at least it stunned him for a moment. There we go, and we caught him. So that is 1 out of 17 aliens, and we get a gold brick. So now we're up in 110 in total. Afternoon to you too. And woo, we're flying high and land very gracefully. Here we can put out this fire on the grill, which gives us, I think, gives us a gold brick. Barbecue fire's extinguished. 2 of, yeah, we got another gold brick. And of course here we can use our construction worker, clearing this, and then continue to drill, and a gush of water comes up, so we are able to get on top here. And here we're able to build one of these super builds, and we're actually building the helipad. So we have that available, because there is a few of these around the game, and it's good to clear it while we can. Super build construction 16, and we get another chopper unlocked and a gold brick. And now we can gather the studs that spawned before they disappear. And here we can pull this down and build a bouncy thing, so we are able to get on top of the wall right to the left side of us, which we will come back to many times during this run, because I'm running like crazy all over and just searching and searching for ways to get up to places I haven't been before, because I only explored it a little bit during the story mode and a little bit in the free mode. But anyway, we can bounce off, and then we can climb the wall here towards the left. Careful not to fall down, because it's annoying to have to start to climb up again. I could have switched to astronaut just to make it a little more easy, but here We can save this cat by changing to the fireman. And as you remember from story mode, he has the fish, and he can lure the cat down and put it away in his fire hat. So that's one cat saved. Cats rescued, 1 out of 17, and we get a gold brick. Yeah, hey you. And I think we can get over on the other side using this astronaut, and you can actually get on top on the other side from the railing hanging on the wall, but for some reason I didn't notice it until much later, and it would have saved me a lot of time if I discovered it earlier, but I was blinded and I guess confused, running around just looking for things to put in the video and to try making the video effective, but it took a lot longer than I anticipated, so I do apologize for that, but I hope it's helpful regardless, because it is a lot to go through and gather. There we are. Now I managed to get on the other side, and might as well jump down, climb up, and I think I was looking for a way to get up where it was indicating where I should use the dynamite, but I'll come to that much later. Here we got the piggy cannon, some studs, so we can run down this way. It looked like I could break that chain, but turns out you can't. And I'm just showing the area over here in case you missed it in story mode or free play. There is, I think, a hidden character if you go around this little area around the so-called I don't know, outside area where some of the prisoners, I guess, can get a little bit of a break. So as you can see, if you haven't got it, it's probably around that corner there, either a character stud or one of the vehicle tokens, one of those two. And now we can make it back inside, gather some more studs, and then we can pull this down, or rather through a rope, and we can climb up on top, and we can jump over and collect some more studs here, and maybe make it up on top of the roof with the help of an astronaut, and collect some more Lego studs over here. Oh, you disappeared. And here we have another teleportation device just inside of here, and it teleports us up on the roof of one of the towers, and we can indicate with the area that's underneath us that shows a red jetpack, and we are able to make it to the other tower. Keep in the middle so you keep getting boosts and make it all the way, and we can pick up a character token, Hot Tub Harry, and then we can indicate with the symbol once again and fly over to the next tower, which have a brick on it. So same procedure as previous, and you land on top and can get that multi-brick thingy and then wake these guards up, because apparently they're sleeping on the job, which is never good. And down here is another concrete object that you can destroy with your construction worker to get a little pillar of water. You might have seen it in story mode, but it's just another way for easy access either on top of the wall or to get inside if the gates are not open for you. But for me they are, so I'll just run back in. But at least I have opened it, so it's there. And now we can color this punching bag, and I do believe that was number 2 or 3. And then if you run here on the other side, you can use your construction worker to drink a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, whatever it's supposed to be. I think it's coffee. Coffee break completed. Number 2 of 20. And we get a gold brick. And you can at any time press the middle pad to get the map of the area, and if you have the marker on top of the map it will show you exactly how much of each you are missing and what you need to collect. And here I do believe there's a trophy for shooting all 3 balls into the basket at one point. And if it's the first time you do it, I do believe you get a gold brick as well. So I'm just showcasing it, but I think I did it already in the story mode. And I'm just throwing here because it does give some extra studs and whatnot, so you can stand there and shoot a hoop, a whole bunch. But I only believe there is like a few rewards for it, and once you have gotten it you don't get it anymore. I'm doing good. I've already found Rex a long time ago. And I don't know, I was actually boxing on one of those punching bags, but it was a waste of time to show it, so I decided to cut it away. But anyway, we'll make it back here up on this smaller roof. And again, we can destroy these tables and use that spring water gush to get on top. Whoops. And let's head up this way. We can actually pull down a ladder here. And see what's on top here. In one of these towers. Sleeping guards. Some studs. I guess that's all that was there. And then we make it up here to the next tower. can smash this lamp, and as you can see there is a character token up here, and we get burn disguise. Or Bernie, I think. Well, maybe it's Vern, but it could also be Vernie, or pronounced any other way. I'm not sure, so I will not make a definite decision on that. But anyway, now we can make it all the way over here, and I do actually fall down, and I cut it. And so when I had switched to my astronaut, as you can see, and was almost at the same place, just to save a little bit of time in the editing. And now we can make it towards that tower with the statue on top of it by sliding here on this left side of the roof and make it off. And I could have destroyed that little pallet over there which holds the character token, but I just opened this door and went through, and when I was through it I couldn't go back. So it's there for the race, because you have to run in here during the time trial race, and you can get that dynamite over there in case you don't have the unlimited dynamite. And I don't know what I was trying to do there, but whatever I was trying to do, it didn't work. Maybe I was just trying way up, and then I saw this brick that's up here. If you climb up, there we go, get some extra bricks, counting towards the total. And now we can actually switch to our thief, Rex Fury. Crank open this door, because you need him if you are going to open it, because it's a heavy door object. And here's kind of a hidden area. You can water some plants, deal with the thugs in here, destroy the beds. And let's see what's up here. A brick hiding on the ledge there. And now we can start dealing with these thugs and put the cuffs on them. Watch out, I know Kung Fu. I've learned it in story mode, so I'm very efficient when it comes to arresting people. Missed me. And now that we've dealt with them, we can shoot this color tablet, which you have the coloring thing on the upper floor there. But since we have the super color gun on, we can immediately shoot it and it gets the correct color right away. But we'll build this cleaning object, and we have to clean 6 smudge areas on the floor. And I do believe we get one of these Lego multi-bricks, super bricks thingies for cleaning it, or for making it I should say. And that's 2 out of 6. Good thing they're easy, and careful not to break your lawn cleaning machine. Maybe it's better you smash through the objects before attempting this, so you don't break it. I think that's number 4. Could be 5. Here's another one. just in front, number 5 of 6, so we only have one stain left down here. And we got 6 of 6, and we got a red one. Red multi super brick thing. And from the beginning I was like, wow, I'm collecting all of these red bricks. But it's not that kind of red brick. But we do find it a little bit later. And now we can use this teleporter to get on top where the other where the coloring thing is that you need if you don't have the multicolor super gun. Then you teleport up here and you use this watercolor thingy to get the correct color green, so you can shoot that red button below me and do all the stuff that I've already shown. And here I'm managing to stay on top and get another one of these bricks, but he was walking very funny. The animation wasn't really balancing. It was kind of deciding if it would balance or not. But let's make it up there and just see if I can get out there on the right side, because there is a door there, so I'm just curious if it's possible. And apparently not. So let's head back out again. There we are. There was a loading screen there. Little unnecessary, but I cut it away and make it on to the roof here, and you get another bigger super brick. That's always welcome. And here we get the character token, Beefy Baker. And that was the character token I was talking about just a few minutes ago, when I just opened the door in there to get inside of that big hallway. So now when we're taking care of that, we can water this plant over here. And we should get maybe another gold brick. Flowers watered 4 out of 20, and we do get a gold brick, so we're up in 115. So we're making good progress, at least towards the platinum. And here's another plant that we can water, which I do believe we already have watered, just so we can climb up. But now we can run out this way. And out here is actually the red brick. But it's just a siren hat or some siren police hat or something like that. In this box we get another super brick. And then we can water this plant here in the corner. And later, this is where the time trial symbol appears. So we have to climb up all the way up on the tower with the time ticking. But anyway, we change the Rex Fury and we break in and get the red brick. Police siren hat unlocked. So it's it is what it sounds like, I guess. A hat that sounds like a police siren when you wear it, but I'm not going to use it. I just collect it. I did try to use some of the stuff that makes funny noises in another save, but that ended up breaking the game somehow, I don't know. But anyway, we'll make it up here on the tower, the lighthouse, and we can actually jump on top and claim this area. before we head down. So we place our flag, and we have the district conquered, 3 out of 20, and we get a gold break. And now we can jump down, and we can interact with this chicken symbol by changing to our farmer. And when we interact with it, these green circles appear, indicating that we jump across that watering tower or whatever it is. So grab your chicken, hold on tight, and don't let go, and make it across the gap. And now we can switch into Chase, McCain, and we can interact and listen to a conversation. Actually, there's multiple conversations around here, but we won't really focus on this one. They are talking about, complaining about the chicken and food, and then they decide to start a riot.
You say we should riot? I'm saying we should riot. All right, I'll put the word out and we'll meet in the rear exercise yard.
A prison riot? I need to put a stop to that.
So yeah, it indicates where the prison riot will start, and I was going to interact with the chicken, and then I heard the timer starting, so I decided to jump back down and do it before I had to it reset again, because I didn't want to do it all over again. So head on over there and interact and deal with the rioters, arrest them, and then when you have interacted with a few of them, one starts running away. And I didn't see where he was running first. I thought these other guys was in on it, and then I saw the marker and I was like, oh, he headed that way. So chase after him and deal with him, and then you have dealt with all the rioters, and you get rewarded with a gold brick, I think. There, we took care of him. Gangs arrested, 1 out of 16, and we do get a gold brick, so we're up in 117. And we can make it up here on this roof again, or so I thought. Actually, we're running out here again towards this area, and maybe we're taking another round in the tower, because we did have one more chicken object on top of the one of the roofs that I didn't get to complete because I had to deal with the riot gang, and I'm having problems getting on top of this ladder. But anyway, we switch back to our farmer and interact and get the circles to appear again, and then we do the same thing down there without having to deal with the gang this time. So we interact with this area, and it shows the way towards the building over there, and this is actually the route you have to take when you do the time trial as well. And you make it up here and you run straight ahead into the building. And I didn't really see that you could just run on the outside, inside of the fence, on the right side of the building, or left side of the building I should say. So, but since we're already here down on the beach, let's explore some other things. And I came close to these and I was like, hey, why didn't they get drawn to me? And I had to check if all the multipliers and attract studs and so was still on, and it was. So that's why there was a little bit of a cut there, because I had to make sure. But we can make it here towards the ferry and the docks. And I guess we can destroy these rocks once again. Get some studs in different colors, especially like light brown or something like that. Oh, that was just an ordinary crate. Okay. Well, here we can destroy these ones, and we find a brick hidden there. So it's a good way to get some more bricks, and can destroy this one as well. And then we make it up here, and we walk underneath this pipe, and we find a character token here. Press photographer disguise. So now we are on the other side of the gate, trying to destroy it from that side, and as you can see, nothing works. So we swim across this little puddle in the sand, destroy this little boat laying here, just waiting for a prison break so they can row. And here, of course, we can indicate with this, but I do believe we already have done that, so I think we only get a stud this time, where we found the brick last time at the beginning of this video. Yep, we only got a blue stud this time. So that shows us we already been there. But here we can destroy these, and I wish I would have done it from the beginning, and that's sand castle number 2, because it would have saved some time, but at least I'm filling out the video with some content, even if it takes a bit longer. And here we have the third sand castle that we can build, and we get rewarded with a character token that's back at the docks. So let's speed up the video when we're running back towards the docks where the ferry is anchored. And perhaps I took the long way, I'm not sure, but it felt like it was shorter somehow running back. And here we can see it on top of these crates, and we get tribal hunter disguise. So we managed to find a good deal of disguises. And now we go in here and we actually find that piggy that we can shoot back to the farm using the piggy cannon. So open this door with the fireman, wake the guard. smash his little light beam over on there, and actually there was a brick on top of that tower over there, but I didn't see it. I only just noticed it now, but you can get back and climb up on the roof and get it before you climb onto the pig. So I will get it in between videos, just so I have collected it, because it counts towards the total. But anyway, here's the pig cannon, so put the pig inside, switch to farmer and fire away. And that's gonna end this video, and we'll continue next time. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.